Hey guys, it's Casey. Welcome to Heaven on Earth, where it's my goal to bring a little piece of heaven into your life. It's always a car driving by. I posted a Q&A on my Instagram about back to school. I'm going to try to answer them all. First one, how do you pay for university? I don't know, because I'm going to community college. I can't even pay for it. Isn't it funny? How do you express to the 50-year-old woman in your class that she's being a tad bit inappropriate? Lady, you're being really inappropriate and I'm trying to learn, so can you thank you. Yo lady, can you just, you being inappropriate. Just kidding, don't do that. Just be like, I don't know, if she's next to you, be like, what you're, just nicely say hey, what you're saying is kind of inappropriate, can you stop? But if she's across the room, approach her after class. If she's older than you, she's probably gonna get offended that someone younger than her is telling her how to live her life, so I would probably just ignore it and just be like, whatever. My questions were from Walling Twin too. Addison Butler asks, where are you wanting to go to college? Stay local or go off somewhere? So I'm going to a community college at the moment, just 10 minutes away from my house, just to get my general ed done. And then I'm really interested in this Christian college that's an hour or so away from me, and then I want to transfer possibly to there after. Amory Sue 12 asks, how do you deal with stress and demands from unbelievers? What I suggest with stress and demand from unbelievers is just to really pray about it and pray for them too, and just, you have to stay strong in your faith and stay strong with the person you are, and be if they're peer pressuring you into do something, be no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do that. I've had to do that so many times, and it's hard because you're you feel like you're risking that friendship because they're gonna think you're not cool and not want to hang out with you. But life gets itchy. But if that's what you need to do, you need to do it. You have to stick up for yourself and stay firm and strong in your faith in God and strong in your relationship, and don't try to be influenced by this world. Romans 12:2 says, I think that's what it is. But yeah. Proclaiming His Love asks 2 questions. Okay, first question is how to stay organized. Just get a planner from Staples or something and write down all your assignments and all your events that you have to go to and everything, and make sure you check your planner and keep it up, because I've done this. I've used a planner and I write down my assignments and then I'll never check the planner. So make a habit of checking the planner every day and crossing off things you've done, and writing down things you have to do, assignments, when they're due and all that. Her second question is how to not have bad influences as friends. That's hard. You have to be careful with who you choose as friends. You have to just choose wisely and just pray about it, and that's really all I can say, because I don't know. The way I chose my friends, I went from friend, you know this, I've talked about it plenty of times. I went from friends to friends to friends. I just learned from mistakes. So you just have to think about what you classify as a good friend and look for that kind of person, and someone who's gonna grow, who's gonna help you grow with your relationship with Christ. Journey of Loyalty asked 4 questions. First question, how to prepare for your awkward day back. I would definitely pray about it, because first day anxiety is a hard thing. You never know who's going to be in your class. There's going to be new kids, if you're going to get a good or a bad teacher, because there are some bad teachers out there. Just what you should do is just definitely pray about it and ask for strength to get through the day, and courage and peace and everything. A big thing that I've learned is setting yourself up for failure. Don't do that. If you're gonna be oh, today's gonna suck, it's gonna suck. If you're gonna have that mindset, you have to have a positive attitude. You have to be I'm gonna make today great. That's the mindset you should have, and you should be positive about it and just make the day the best, and just look for the best thing. Look for the best in everything, even if it's one little thing, you had a cookie with your lunch. That's a good thing, and then that made it a good day. You just have to look for the little joys. You can't go in thinking that it's gonna suck. You have to have a positive attitude, and if you don't, it's definitely gonna suck. But if you go in positively thinking it's gonna be a really good day, then it's not always gonna be the best day, because things will get you down, but you can't let that affect your whole day. Second question: how to talk to people / friends you haven't seen in a while. It's just pretend like nothing happened. Pretend like you weren't gone for the whatever it was, however long you were gone. Just act like nothing happened and that you just saw them yesterday, and just talk to them like you never stopped talking to them. Our third question is how to avoid creating a nuclear bomb in chemistry. I would say listen to the teacher. If you're taking chemistry, definitely listen to instructions, because so many things have happened in our chemistry, because people, I almost set the whole room on fire. I almost caught fire to the whole school because I dropped a match. And you have to be very careful and definitely listen, and definitely have your goggles on, because you don't want to use the eye wash station. So definitely listen to the teacher and make sure you're using the right chemicals, because you don't want to make a nuclear bomb. You don't want to make a fire in the trash can like somebody did in my school. Okay, Rachel X Moore asked 4 questions. Is Ray your favorite iBestie? That's not a school question. I'm not answering that. What do you do if you made your teacher quit? Never had that experience, and I really don't know what to do. I would pray about it and ask for forgiveness. Third question: how to low-key fall asleep in class. Step 1, get a book. 2, pretend like you're reading. It's on your desk, and I'm just kidding. You shouldn't be falling asleep in class. Tona's X Kelty, I really hope I said your name right, asked 2 questions. How to low-key eat ramen in class. Again, I present the book. Open it up. Just eat your ramen. She also asked how to act like you're paying attention when you're actually petting your cat. Again, the book. I don't know. These are crazy questions. She also asked she actually asked 3 questions. How to hint that your teacher's outfit is not in style. If you don't like your outfit, just don't say anything. Aliana Rosil. I'm so bad at names. I'm so sorry. I don't know what that says. But she asks how not to fall asleep on your first day. Get a lot of sleep, eat a healthy breakfast, and chug down some coffee. Journey Loyalty asks so many questions. Oh my goodness gracious, Sarah. How to nicely tell someone they're stinking up the whole classroom. Bring some Febreze and just walk by them and I don't know. How to avoid going to the principal's office. Be a good child and listen to the rules. How to get homework done quickly. I'm terrible at doing my homework. It takes me so long. Here's what not to do. Don't text your friends. Don't check Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, your messages, whatever. And just don't have your phone near you. And yeah, just pay attention. And just don't have your phone near you. Eliminate all distractions. And I noticed that putting on music helps me concentrate. But then sometimes if I really like this song, I will get distracted by it and just start rocking out. Royal Purple 15 asks how to be motivated to work on homework. I saw this thing that was how to motivate yourself to study, and it was after a certain amount of paragraphs there's a gummy bear. I think that's if you actually use it right and don't just eat them all. I think having little pieces of candy at the end of a certain amount of pages or whatever, rewarding yourself will really motivate you. Darby.Rose asks how to keep up with homework. Again, I would suggest a planner and definitely writing down all your assignments and color coding it maybe with highlighters, and just making sure you check it a lot so you know when you need to get it done. Ginger Glow 99 asks how to balance a job and homework. I'm always so tired. When I had a job during school, it was only for a short time, but I know that it was hard because I was really tired when I got back. I just think that getting enough sleep is definitely something, and if it's one of those assignments that you're doing it in class, and then if you don't finish, you do it at home, definitely try to get it done in class and don't just talk to your friends, and actually get the work done. And if you need to go to the library at lunch or something to get an assignment done. I know it sucks not talking to your friends, but when you have a job, you have to sacrifice some time because school is also important. B.H. Chilham, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry, I don't know. Asks, are you in college? If so, any advice on how to stay up and do schoolwork while your dorm mate is sleeping? I'm going into my first year of college, and like I said, I'm not going to have a dorm room or anything, so I really don't know. Maybe like a little heads up, like tell her like hey, I'm gonna be up late doing some homework, I'm sorry if I make some noise, like I'm gonna try to be as quiet as I can, like, and just try to be as quiet as you can, and just get like a little light so it's not like shining in her eyes. Ava.Jones_ asks, what's your favorite subject? Well, my favorite subject is English. She also asks, pens or pencils? I like pencils. I'm really like messy and I make a lot of mistakes, so pencils are like my best friend because I can just erase it. These are my favorite kinds of pencils. They last a super long time and they're like the best. If you're getting mechanical pencils, get these. They're by Papermate. Anna Marie asks, tips on how to stay motivated during the school year. I really don't know how to stay motivated. I think maybe really like what I said, like that idea with like the gummy bears, but not like gummy bears, like, but just like the reward system will definitely help. Like you get a certain accomplishment done, have like treat yourself to something and go hang out with some friends, and so like you keep thinking like, I get this, if I get it done I can have fun kind of thing. I think that keeps people motivated. She also asks, what do you do when you have a rude teacher who gives you false grades? In parentheses she says, I've had it happen. I don't know, I would talk to your parents and like be like, hey, I think she gave me the wrong grade, and then just talk to her and be like, what's up with this, and you know, how do you make cool friends? Hang out with people like me. Savannah Zmar says, how do you tell someone you don't want to be friends with them without hurting them? And oh gosh, I had to say this to one girl, and I just told her, I don't think we work well as friends, and that like I'm sorry, but I don't think we work well as friends is what I said. I mean, whatever you say, it's gonna hurt and they're probably gonna be mad at you, but say something like that, just let them down easy. Like, I mean, one time I just flat out stopped talking to this one girl. Like, I don't really suggest doing that because it was like, it probably hurt her more. Maddie Grace Music asks, how do you distance yourself from someone who you shouldn't be around without there being lots of violent tension between that person? And just like I said, just like tell them like, hey, maybe we don't really work out well as friends, maybe, or just tell them, hey, I need some space, like, and like it's not easy, and it's like really hard to say. It's like a breakup, but worse because it's your friend. But if they aren't building you up, and if they're not getting you closer to God, then this definitely is a relationship that you need to get away from. So I would just suggest to pray about it, definitely, and ask God to give you the right words, and just ask Him to speak through you, and just speak from the heart, and you know, be as honest and nice as you possibly can. Katie M. Cowley asks, least favorite subject and why? Math, because it's boring and hard. So that's it. That's all the questions. I hope I answered them as well as I possibly could. I tried my hardest on some of these questions because like school is not my favorite thing, and I'm like, it was hard to answer some of these questions, but I hope that they helped you and inspired you in some way. And give this if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you have any prayer requests or video requests. And I hope you have a wonderful, blessed week. God bless. Talk to you in my next video.